Another day, another confirmed transfer, another loan exit. We had Callum Jones last week, Harvey Cartwright's exit on a season-long loan to Grimsby Town has been confirmed today. So, we'll read the statement and then I'll talk a little bit about what I think of the move. I think it's a really good move, I'll be honest. So, Harvey Cartwright has joined local neighbours Grimsby Town on a season-long loan. The 21-year-old will link up with the League Two Mariners, his hometown club, on the 13th of July following the Tigers' pre-season training camp in Turkey. The custodian has made 3 senior appearances for the club. He joined at under-13s level, adding to his City debut in the 2020-21 EFL Trophy, with 2 championship outings in February 2022. The former England under-20 international had loan spells in League One with Peterborough and Wickham last term and non-league Barton Town and Gainsborough Trinity before then. Grimsby enjoyed a strong first season back in the EFL in 22-23 as Paul Hurst guided Town to a highest league finish in 17 years and the FA Cup quarter-finals. We wish Harvey and Grimsby the best of luck for the 23-24 season. Well, like it says in there, Harvey Cartwright is a Grimsby lad, born in Grimsby. And he's not the only goalkeeper they've signed today. They've also signed Jake Eastwood from Sheffield United on a permanent deal. I do believe that one is. So yeah, double announcement this one was. So Grimsby's statement talks about, Cartwright, season-long loan from City, whilst Eastwood arrives from newly promoted Sheffield United for an undisclosed fee and has signed a 2-year deal. So Cartwright may well be playing for Grimsby in the pre-season friendly we face them in on the 15th. Paul Hurst said about Harvey, he's worked with Jake Eastwood before, but about Harvey, he said, on Harvey, we nearly brought him to the club last season, but that didn't quite happen. I think our fans will certainly know the name. He was in our academy initially before being sold to Hull City. He's a highly thought of keeper and has been involved with England in the younger age groups, and he's had a couple of loans that haven't quite gone to plan. He got injured when he was at Peterborough, and then at Wickham he perhaps didn't play as much as he would have liked, and it wasn't quite the situation he thought he was going into. Coming here, certainly the plan is for him to get more game time than what he has had in those previous 2 loans. There's no guarantees though, and he knows that, but certainly with him and Jake joining the club, I've got some real competition there, and that's what I wanted. Cartwright said about playing for Grimsby, he said, I'm really happy to be here. It's an area I know very well and I've been a massive fan of the club since I was a kid, and this is something I've dreamed of from when I was a young fan. You never really think you're going to get to play, so now I'm massively proud to come here and learn and have that opportunity. So Grimsby let Max, was it Max Crockham, their goalkeeper? I think it was Max Crockham, but they let him go. Yeah, it was. I think he's joined, is it Burton or Oxford, something like that. And of course they had Andy Smith on loan last season as well, Josh Emmanuel there. So they've got history with Hull City loanies and they track Andy Smith very, very well, and hopefully they do the same to Harvey. I think it's a great move for Harvey. Grimsby fans, if any of you are watching this, what I've seen of Harvey, I've only watched him a handful of times. He's only played 3 times for the club, but I've watched all of those games. One of them I watched, obviously in lockdown, in the Papa John's Trophy against Leicester's under-21s. The second one, when he came on for Matt Ingram at QPR after an injury, I watched, but I won't say through what means. 3 p.m. blackout. And his third one, I was in person watching it, the defeat to Barnsley, where he started because of the injuries to both Ingram and Baxter at the time. So, very, very good hands. Made some solid saves in his championships, in his first, full championship game. But what I've picked up from the Leicester game and the Barnsley game especially is that distribution with his feet needs some work. And, obviously, young goalkeeper, that's going to come. That's going to come to him because the style more frequently now is playing with your feet, playing out from the back. And, you know, he'll have had a taste of that with Liam Rosenior whilst he came back briefly while injured, and spent time out in Turkey during the World Cup break with them with the squad while Liam first came in, adapting to his methods. And then over pre-season as well, he would have got used to that, and hopefully Matty Ingram would have been teaching him a little bit of what he knows. Same with Tim Lottatala as well. So I think that side of his game will have improved in the 18 months it's been since I last watched him play a game of professional football. But yeah, that's the insight I've got. Like I say, 3 games, you can't really go off much, but hopefully Grimsby is the kick-on for him, because he for a time, and you know still is to some extent, just been unlucky with injuries. You know, our future number 1, obviously Tim's in now, Lottatala, Owen Foster's been signed as well, Harry Fisk and Dave Robbo's still there too. But Cartwright, you don't play for England under-20s if you're a crap goalkeeper. You don't play for England at under-18 and under-20 level if you're a crap goalkeeper. He's got something about him, and he's really highly rated by City. He just needs that experience, and Rosenior is so keen on giving these young players experience playing football. The reason Harry Vaughan came straight into the fold was because he had that. He played 40 games in League Two by the time he was 16, 17. He played down at Radcliffe. He played in the National League. He got that experience, and Rosenior took one look at him and thought, he's ready, and I can throw him in when I need him. And you know, I think we'll see a lot of young players go out on loan. You know, Callum Jones has gone out. He had spells at Morecambe and at Grimsby as well. The Grimsby one that was curtailed slightly through injury. Obviously Cartwright going out on loan. Yuri Elfeli's out on loan at the minute. Will Jarvis has had a couple of loan spells in the past. I could probably see him going out again. I'd expect Jim Sims to go out on loan at some point as well. But yeah, that's my thoughts on Cartwright. I think it's a great move for him, and hopefully he gets treated better at Grimsby than he did do at Wickham with his 1 game, and at Peterborough with his 1 game as well. So yeah, look after him, Grimsby, please, like you did with Andy Smith. It took a while to warm to Andy, but he came good in the end. I hope Harvey can do the same. Thank you for watching, everyone. Take care. And will there be another one tomorrow, perhaps? Who knows? We've got a pre-season friendly tomorrow as well, 5:30 against Galatasaray. So we'll have to see what that one looks like as well. Thank you for watching. Take care and goodbye.